Why is it so hard to love yourself? I asked myself this question many times. Why is it so hard to love myself? First time I asked myself this question was when I was a teenager and I got super crazy acne. I have some right now. I've been battling acne for many years, maybe 15 years now. On and off. Sometimes I had glowing, beautiful skin, and I loved myself so much. Sometimes I had crazy outbreaks like this. I don't know if you can see. Like this. Or worse. And then I would hate myself, look in the mirror and just judge myself a lot, pick my body apart, pick my face apart, pick all my features apart. So why is it so hard as women to love ourselves? Why is it so hard to accept ourselves the way we are? And I think there are so many reasons. I think some of them, all of body image issues and struggles, come from maybe trauma kept in a body, maybe some form of wounds not resolved kept in a body, maybe suppressed emotions kept in a body, not dealt with. That's at least what happened to me. I've been modeling for 10 years. I had quite a successful career, but I was unhappy in my own skin. I was binge eating, and now I know that it was due to my childhood and suppressed emotions. Everybody called me, oh, she's so sensitive, such a sensitive girl. They just labeled me as sensitive and said I should regulate my nervous system and calm down and not cry. I'm like, okay, that was not helpful. But anyways, now that I am very aware, I know what was missing. I just needed to give my body a safe space and the permission to feel, to not suppress emotions, so I would like myself more, and that inner critic inside of me would not grow just bigger and bigger. So there could be many reasons why we feel bad in our body and why we hate ourselves day to day and why it's so hard to love ourselves. Many women come to me because they are overweight and they don't feel good in their own skin, and it comes also from external factors like some men picking their body apart. They say, oh, if you lost 8 kilos, you would look so much better. How dare you say that first? Like, we don't judge enough ourselves in our head, but plus people judge us without even understanding. You could have higher body fat percentage because maybe you've been suppressing those emotions and you have some in-body kept trauma, like I did, and then you would binge, and then it's such a hard cycle to get out of because you binge, because you don't want to feel the pain, you don't want to feel those feelings and deal with them. You binge, you soothe those feelings with food, and then you shame yourself for it. You're like, you're so disappointed, you shame yourself for it, and it keeps you forever, for years, in this cycle of not feeling good enough and not liking being in your own skin and just feeling like you have no willpower and no discipline. There's so many reasons why we don't love ourselves, because everything online, on social media, is telling us to hate ourselves. You have to buy this skincare product, you have to buy this vitamin, you have to buy this outfit, you have to do this and that to actually just feel good enough to go outside. Recently I met a super sweet girl. I was so envious when I saw how much she loves her body. She hugged her body and she said, I love my body, I feel home in it. Oh. And I was like, wow, girl, I'm feeling overwhelmed because that's what I wish to feel and have. I'm in a process of healing, so I like my body now way more, but I'm still not at the level of like super loving it. Like, I want to be there. I love it way more than I used to, but I want to be super in love with my body, to give it the treatment that it truly deserves. Nutrition-wise, training-wise, emotion-wise, all kind of self-love-wise. But anyways, this girl said that she's been battling her body image issues for many years. About 10 years as well. She's 27 years old now. And she said she's still, even though she's healed, the only thing she's still not confident in is going outside without makeup. She has to put on this mask, as she says, and she cannot leave the house without makeup, even though it's supernatural, beautiful makeup, just enhances her face features. She said, no, I'm going to the gym and wearing makeup everywhere. She saw me in the gym without makeup. She came to me and she said, oh my god, girl, you are so brave. You are in the gym without makeup, with acne plus. I was like, wow, thank you. That's really nice, because apparently it's really hard for us to be brave, to even show up without makeup in public. So I just notice with more and more women, we all struggle with the same issues. It's hard for us to leave the house without having our hair perfect, face perfect, outfit perfect. But all that matters is how we feel in our body, not how we look. It matters that we feel worthy, that we feel confident, that we have this radiating light of being in love with our body. That's what matters, that we accept it the way it is. And everything it does with us, because the body is so capable. My message is, just sit with your body now, scan it, take a deep breath, and ask what your body needs right now. Does it need rest without judgment? Does it need more hydration? Does it need less self-judgment today? More love? Does it need a hug? Just a hug and feeling accepted? Does it need movement? Maybe it has been sitting all day and it feels kind of like sluggish and stiff, and it needs a walk to feel alive. Just ask yourself and honor your body today, and do one little step to start your love journey with your body.